Minds up, y'all. This is your girl, Takia Diamond, and I want to thank you so much for tuning in with me right now to the Mindset Remix Show. It is Transformation Tag Team Tuesday. I am a personal development author, mindset coach, and now I am a financial confidence coach. I am just a whole lot of wonderful things: speaker, teacher, leader, and just here, author, personal development author, right? How could I forget that? Just here to help humanity evolve and, teach you the things that you might not have known about, for your evolution, all right? So today, what I'm going to be talking to you about is signs that you have a millionaire mind, okay? So even if you don't feel like, oh, I'm no millionaire, blah, 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 you can still take a look at the signs of certain things that will kind of indicate to you if that ability is active in you now, okay? And so it's up to you to develop that. The book I have out now called From Poverty to Profit will help you do that. If you are interested in getting a copy of this book, go to povertytoprofit.org. That's povertytoprofit.org. All right? So, number one, first thing to help you know if you have a millionaire mind is you always shoot for the moon, right? So you know how they say, shoot for the moon even if you miss, because you'll land amongst the stars, right? And so, when you're the type of person that actually strives for an A, even though you need a B to pass, then you have the mindset of a millionaire. That means that you are willing to exceed the expectations and go above and beyond, okay? And that's what it takes to actually continue to maintain a millionaire mindset, because you can feel that way for a moment, right? And then it could just be wiped away from you, and then all of a sudden you go back into your poverty thinking, right? And so you're wondering, like, what's going on, because there's a financial cap there, all right? So it's something, when you shift your mindset, you have to continuously do it, all right? So it's not you do it for a week, change your mindset, oh, now everything just changed. You're going to start to see changes, but if you stop, you will also see your progress take a halt, all right? So if you're on a mission to become wealthy and be able to live the life of your dreams and help other people do the same thing, then shoot for 10 million instead of 1 million. You know what I mean? So, continue to think big. Think about, what would you do if you had $10 million? Where would you place it? Give money a home, okay? Face your fears about it. All right, because sometimes when we talk about money and it's time, that fear comes in, like, that's not possible for you. But you have to speak to it and say, well, thank you for thinking that way and protecting me. But I believe that, I am ready for that. Okay, so face your fears, speak to your fears. All right. The next thing is you maintain an open mind. All right. You're not afraid of new ideas. And you also know that, closed minds, they don't inspire in faith, all right? They don't inspire in courage or anything like that. No belief, no active imagination, none of that, all right? So successful millionaires, they change their psychological approach to money. They change their psychological approach to success, and also when it comes to happiness in their life, all right? The next thing is you have a millionaire mind if you use your time to harness effective results. All right. So what do I mean by that? It means you utilize your time, effectively. You understand that time is more valuable than money itself. Okay. So if you're somebody like that, it's likely that you're going to be the type of person to delegate somebody else to do the job for you, so that you can have that time to yourself to focus on the things that you want to focus on, right? So if you have a mindset like that, then you're a mindset. All right, so the next thing would be you enjoy setting and reaching your goals. So you should thrive about setting your goals, all right? You should be feeling really good, like, okay, this is what I'm going to achieve, this is what I'm going to do, and this is how I'm going to make it happen, right? So if you tend to be like this chronic goal setter, right, then you think like a millionaire. Because if you think about it, right, a lot of the people who made it in the, what magazine was that? I can't think of the magazine, but anyway, there was this article that I was reading, and it was sharing that the first million. Oh God, what is that man's name? Peter Vogel. I think that's how you say it. But anyway, they were saying before he was 26, he made his first million. Before he was 26, right? So you don't make a million by accident. He said, if it's not a goal, you sure as hell won't achieve it. Okay, you will not hit the goal. So it's not something that just falls in your lap. Like, you need to, have a strategy as to how you're going to get there. And in my book, From Poverty to Profit, I help you do that. Okay. So again, that's povertytoprofit.org if you want to know more about the book and a whole lot more free money tools and jewels that will, help you with your money mindset. All right. So the next thing is you remain optimistic in the face of adversity. And I know it's not always easy. Trust me. I know. But it's all good, because when you think about it, you just have to look at it from, a different perspective, so when you change your perspective about it and you don't look at it like as if it's a problem, then it won't be a problem for you. Okay, so it becomes an issue when you make it an issue. All right, and that's really due to your programming. All right, so the main thing is to be optimistic. Be optimistic. Know that you have the ability to create whatever you want in life. Okay, so it's up to you. You know what I mean? This is your life. You are the ruler of the game. You have the controller in your hand. Now, what you do with the controller while you got it is completely up to you. So nobody else is responsible for your success in that way. Okay, so you got to be the person to step up and say, I want to surpass that financial cap that I had going on. All right, so if you think about, I think, what's her name, Lisa Nichols, right? She uses her story that when I say like to, be optimistic in the face of adversity, she uses her story of, being on welfare and being a single parent and, being abused or whatever the case might have been when she was a child. She used all of that to actually push her forward into her achievements. Only publicly traded personal development company. You get what I mean? And she's an African American. Lisa Nichols, motivating the masses. All right. So, the main thing is believe that I create my life. Okay. Poor people believe life happens to me. All right. So there's a big difference between the two. All right. So y'all step your game up. All right. The next thing is you're aware of what's going on in the financial world. When you get up, you don't go hop on Facebook, checking your messages, looking at people's statuses, instead you're checking the stock market, you're checking, to see what's going on financially in the world so you could be a part of the game, all right? Because when you are dealing with your finances, guys, it's a game. This whole thing is a game, but especially the game of money. It's a game, and if you know how to play it, then you already win because you've already been given the tools that you need to use in order to win. They operate inside you, and then your energy vibrates out, and you start attracting people who already have that mindset, who teach you the way of how to get in the game and be active in the game and successful in the game. All right. So the next thing is being poor makes no sense. Okay, you have a millionaire mind. If you feel like, what sense does it make for me to be poor when the world is limitless? And then you have like all these different talents that you have that you don't utilize. And a lot of the talents that you do have, you don't monetize on the talents that you have. Okay, they say your gift will make room for you, right? So if that's the case, that means you need to utilize your gifts and be compensated for your gifts. It's not to say you can't do things, of course, from your heart at no cost. Of course, I'm not saying that, but you should still be able to survive off of the gifts that you have. All right, there are other people doing it. This is why I'm trying to tell you guys, if other people are doing it, you can do it too. The only difference between them and you is the way that their mindset is wired. Okay, and that's it. All right. So Bill Gates says, if you're born poor, it's not your mistake. But if you die poor, it's your mistake. All right. So take that into consideration. All right. So the next thing, and we have 2 more to go, is you work or you seek a successful mentor. So when you're building your success, right, and you're building your brand and you're building, who you are and, all this other great stuff, you have to change your mindset about who you are, right? You have to start seeing yourself in the way that you want to see yourself, okay? Because if you're not clear on who you are for yourself, no one else could ever really possibly see it either. You get what I mean? So, work with other people who are already successful, because those people will believe in you. And if those people believe in you, they're going to see you raise up. All right. So, they say a lot of the billionaires, that they didn't inherit the fortune. They were self-made billionaires. Okay. Which means chances are they have a mentor. So don't be afraid to get a mentor and learn about what it is that you don't know. Start here, okay? Start here with the book From Poverty to Profit, so you could get your feet wet and get a basic understanding of everything when it comes to money, energy and frequency, saving, stocks, investing, stuff like that. Get your feet wet with the book, and then you'll be more than prepared, and you can get the book at povertytoprofit.org, all right? The next thing is avoid debt that doesn't pay you. Avoid debt that doesn't pay you. What do I mean by that, right? Let's say that you buy a house, right? And you live in a house. It's a one-family house, right? That house is not making you income, right? So if you borrow money to buy that house, you basically keep yourself indebted to the house that you live in. But if you buy more than one property, then of course, do your thing. But if you are trying to increase your revenue and your money mindset and raise that capacity, you got to think, how can I profit from this? Okay, so if you're gonna get a car, use the car to make money too. You know what I mean? If Uber, maybe an hour or two or whatever, if you're not doing anything, utilize what you invest in to make more money for you. Okay, so while rich people, basically what they do is they use debt investments to actually leverage from their investments. All right, and so what they do is they grow their cash flows that way. All right, and the poor, what happens to the poor is they use debt to buy things that make rich people richer. All right, so use your head. All right, and the last thing is you understand that the importance of saving to invest. Okay, so you understand that the main reason to save money is to invest it. All right, put your money into a secure account that you can't put your hands on. This way, what you'll do is you'll start to seek out ways to make more income, rather than staying and saying like, oh my God, I gotta get this money out. The key is to have several streams of income. I talk about that in the book From Poverty to Profit. Okay, that's the key. Okay, and also making money while you sleep. Passive income, okay, real estate. There's all these different things and ways that your mind can't see it yet because your vibration is not lined up to it. But when you become the energetic vibration of what money is and you understand it, as a tool, then you just become free. Okay, you just become free. All right, so I know sometimes we've been taught to like that, downsize what we have in order to save more. But the thing is we should be looking for ways to make more money so that we can meet up to the expectations of how we want to live. You get what I'm saying? It's like the other way we've been taught, it kind of like makes us lazy. Like, okay, well, let me go back into this box. How about just looking into new ways that you can make more money and just do that? You get what I'm saying? So it's all about a paradigm shift. All right, guys. So I hope that this live was helpful to you, and I hope you have a millionaire mind. Yes, yes. And if you don't, utilize what I share with you today to see what you can change about your mindset. Okay. Get the book From Poverty to Profit, guys. I'm telling you, it's an excellent place to start. Not because I wrote the book, but because the book is truly life-changing, and I was inspired to write it just because of the way that it made me feel, how it changed my own money paradigm and everything. All right. So, let's step our game up, guys. Game over. All right. That game is over. The poverty game is over. It's time for you to step into the wealth game. Visit my website, povertytoprofit.org. Check it out. There's a lot of free money mindset tools. There's, things there for you to even understand money. There's ways for you to make money, $100 a day. It's just, everything is up there. So visit the site, sign up for the mailing list. If you hate going on the web, text on your phone, Mine's Up to 345-345, okay? And shoot me your email address. You get a personal little message from me, from my heart to yours, of course, okay? And check it out, all right? And so get in the vibration of money, guys. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me. Is money coming to you easily and effortlessly? You better let me know. Money is coming to me easily and effortlessly. Money is coming to me.